Okay, great. Hey, everyone.
Hello.
Do you want to open up the meeting, Hillary, and make the announcement of what you're going to be covering tonight?
Yes, I will.
Awesome.
Hello, team. It's me. I am so excited and thankful that you guys are on this call tonight. And we have some very exciting news. We are going to be launching and rocking out opportunity. And I am telling you, this is going to be huge. If you haven't looked into catapult your business, very exciting news. We are going I hear myself in the background.
Oh, wait a second. That could be me. It could be me. Oh my gosh.
You guys are on this call tonight. Catapult your business, very exciting news. We are going to be launching.
Oh, wait a second. That could be me. It could be me.
Did you shut up? You guys are on this call tonight.
Oh my gosh, that is the weirdest thing ever. Hold on, let me see if it's me.
I just like hearing myself.
It could be me.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, that is the weirdest thing ever.
Okay, am I done
let me
yet?
see if it's me.
I just like hearing myself.
It could be me.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, that is the weirdest thing ever.
Okay, am I done
Let me see
yet?
if it's me. It could be me.
Okay, so I just keep hearing myself repeat it. We'll see if this shuts off. This is bizarre. Okay, so I just keep, why is that still going? We'll see if this shuts off. Yay! It was me. I did it. All right. Well, that was exciting and weird and scary all at the same time. Anyways, so I have exciting news. We are going to be launching and rocking opportunity meetings. And let me tell you, these are amazing. And if you are looking for something to catapult your business to really take you to the next level, this is where it's at. I have Tanya Stewart, our beautiful and amazing Emerald upline, on with us, and she is going to give us her personal testimony on opportunity meetings. So Tanya, go right ahead.
All right, take it away. Thank you. You guys, I have been talking to Hillary about these opportunity meetings for a couple of weeks now. I am hugely passionate about what these can do for people, and I've watched myself grow to Emerald over these meetings, and I have watched them have some really big impact last year when we rolled them out in the fall. But more importantly, I've watched many, many, many diamonds roll these opportunity meetings out, not only for themselves, but all of the leaders below them as well. When I moved to North Carolina, I was an Emerald. Obviously, I was an Emerald. I'm still an Emerald, and there was another Emerald there. Jamie Monaghan, and Leslie Weaver. And they did a great job in doing the same thing. When I started watching them, they had only small rooms of people at their opportunity meetings. And now it was very fun to watch, actually, because it started out in one main room in just Raleigh, and there was like really no other opportunity meetings going on. But I got to watch over the span of this last year as those opportunity meetings grew out to all these other suburbs, because of course the people that came to the one location in Raleigh weren't always from Raleigh. They were from all these little towns that were around the Raleigh metropolitan area. And pretty soon I saw Leslie going out to all these little communities, and it was like 10, 15, 20 people at a pop. Now, a year later, all those little communities, those teams have grown and grown and grown and grown. And every meeting I see her at, she's having lots and lots and lots of people at those meetings. There's a number of reasons that I love them. The biggest reason for me is because of what it allows for in terms of third-party validation. That's why we do three-way phone calls and three-way chats, is the third-party validation. But when you get all those people in one room, it's like 100-person validation, and the energy is super high, and the belief just goes through the roof, because not only do they see lots of people in the room doing what we're proposing that they do, and all those people are excited, but they get to see the live testimonials, which there's nothing better than our testimonials, but when you can see them live, it's even more profound. Those are tear jerkers, and a lot of you who have been to any kind of an event with us or at an opportunity meeting in August that we did in Rochester, you could see that. I mean, there were lots of tears shed. And on a three-way call, they're pretty profound three-way calls, and sometimes we'll pull out some testimonials that are great, but I don't think I've ever teared up at a three-way call. It's just not the same effect. And so that's, for me, that's the biggest part that I love about those opportunity meetings. It's so impactful. So when you do have somebody signing on, because of the energy in that room, not only are they signing on, but they are excited through the roof. So they don't usually take much time to go out and get going, because they are all in belief. Versus a three-way, they are probably believing, they're certainly believing enough to sign up to your team, but they're not necessarily all in belief because they haven't seen that much. You get them at an event like an opportunity meeting, and they're seeing it on a massive scale. They're seeing lots of people. So the belief goes up by that amount. So it multiplies immediately. So your impact to get those people engaged and out there and running with the business is humongous. So when I did this, I learned about opportunity meetings, had no idea what they were until I went to Leaders Retreat my very first year in this business. And I really didn't know, I felt like I didn't know what I was doing with my business to begin with. I was just kind of running blind. And I had 1 2-hour session with Eric Worre, where he spoke to us, and he rolled out these opportunity meetings and told us all about how great they were. And I sat in the crowd and I was like, oh, that makes so much sense. Oh my gosh. Because once you have one opportunity meeting and you have, let's say, 10 sign-ons, right? Well, then you can tell your team 3-4 weeks out, we're going to do another opportunity meeting. So anybody who was not able to make it to this opportunity meeting is going to have another chance. That's one thing. And secondly, these 10 new people, they're going to have that opportunity to launch their business in a very fun environment that is not threatening to them in a way where they have to be like, oh my gosh, if I walk up and tell them, start talking Plexus, am I going to be able to answer questions, and so on and so forth. I can just say, hey, I'm having an amazing new event at my brand new business. I want you to see it. It's going to be amazing. They come to that opportunity meeting and everything's fun and energized and engaging, and their friends all go, yeah, I see what you're talking about. This is great. Now you have 10 people brand new to your team, bringing, let's say, 5 more people. That's 50. Now let's just for math's sake, not that this is reality, but those 50 people all bring 5 people to the next opportunity meeting. So that's 250 people. You just upped your opportunity meeting. So the growth becomes so hugely exponential instead of one 3-way call after another 3-way call after another 3-way call. Now, by no means do I want you to think that I'm not all for 3-ways, because I will never, ever let you think that. I love 3-way calls, because there's lots of people that you might run into between these events that are pumped up and ready to go right now. That's great. That's great. You can sign on today, and then we've got this event here for you, and you can launch your business right at that event. So you want to combine both of them, and that's what I did when I came back from Leaders Retreat in 2013 and figured out what could see the big growth that this could cause. You know, one meeting leads to 50 new people who could bring 5 people each, leads to 250 new people. I was like, wow, that makes so much sense. And so that's what I did. And I got in front of my team and I told them all about how great that is, just like we're doing tonight with you guys. And here's the important part. My team responded and said, oh, that is so cool, just like I said when I went to see Eric Worre, and they all got engaged. There's the kicker. When you guys hear this tonight, I need you to see and feel that energy and clarity of how amazing those meetings can be, because that's what's going to help you to turn around and get engaged. And if everyone gets engaged, that's exactly what you'll have, an amazing opportunity meeting. So I did that when I came back. I scheduled a opportunity meeting 2 weeks out, and we had standing room only at the hotel. That was standing room only in November. So very close to what we're doing right now. And I started rocking and rolling opportunity meetings. Now, here's the other thing. I never filled a room of like 100 people. I didn't do that. First of all, it was Wisconsin. When we hit January, February, we started having to cancel them because we were into snowstorms and stuff. We still fit them in where we could, but a lot of them ended up getting canceled. But the momentum was already created. People were already so jacked up from the events that they had already been to, that it was like, wow, this is so amazing. And of course, I told everybody, when we can fit these meetings back in, we will. And that's exactly what I did. And we were putting 100 to 200 people a month immediately, starting in November. The second I rolled these out, over 100 people on my team that month. And I had only put about 25 people on my team the month before. It went through the roof, and it continued to increase. And the only reason that you haven't seen this necessarily going on in the last 6 months or so, or it's been kind of sporadic, is because I moved. And when I moved, I had younger leaders. So you it kind of takes somebody, like I would say at Hillary's level, to start rolling these back out again. But keep in mind, I was senior gold. I had just turned senior gold when I did this for the first time, and really had no idea what I was doing. I just knew that they were going to work. So 2 things here. Hillary's now standing here going, okay, team, I have enough of you as leaders that I want to help you use this tool to catapult your teams. That's number 1. Number 2, you have some golds and senior golds out there that are listening to this call tonight. You can do this. Keep it simple. All I did was hold up a catalog and literally turn the pages of the catalog and say, this is our pink drink. This is what this does. And I literally read out of the catalog, and I sold the rooms like 95% success rates. They didn't know that. They didn't need anything amazing. They just wanted to know what it was. And really the live testimonials are what sold everybody. So at the end of the day, it's not so much what you say, it's getting the live testimonials and getting out there and sharing the products, at least on a basic level. And you guys use these. This is what the big teams that are moving are doing. And this is how they're moving so fast through the ranks. So that's it.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Tanya. And I will iterate on that. I started personally doing opportunity meetings when I was still a silver. So I held opportunity meetings when I was a silver, and the opportunity meetings were definitely what helped me. So the importance of opportunity meetings is not something to be taken lightly, but it's also not something that you need to be scared of.
No.
She literally held up a catalog and said, here's our pink drink, and read verbatim what was in the catalog.
Yep.
Not even so much, you need to let go of the idea that you need to know everything, that you need to be a product guru and know every single ingredient, and all of a sudden, again, I've said this before, even on three-way calls or sharing with people, letting go of the idea that you have to know everything. You don't have to know everything. I have always told y'all, it is your energy and your excitement and the live testimonials. And when you bring that belief and that energy into a room, and you walk into that room and you believe with your whole heart, without a doubt, without a question, and all of the things I've covered, you believe in network marketing, you believe in hearing as far as the opportunity, you believe in this company, and what it has to offer. You certainly believe in the products, and you believe in yourself. That you have to offer them is something that is magical, that they can't find anywhere else. When you bring that energy, and also this morning I posted, when you don't come in with expectations, you're just coming here. You're not expecting, hey, I have even 10 people I expect all 10 of these people to sign up. No, not go with any expectations. You're simply, like you said before, you are the messenger. You are the messenger. You are speaking up in front of these people. You are bringing in other testimonials and sharing. And there's an awesome video. Tanya sent me the link to it. That another different I guess everyone's fighting. Having a hang up. The key thing is friends, and everyone's gonna show up. And usually someone invited you to an event, and are you gonna go? No, more than likely not. So this again, we're part of creating that personal invitation. Think of it's no person when you're the products someone you're invited. You are invited, so pick up that phone or invite them. And once you get that,
Hillary.
Yep.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if it was my computer, but you're breaking up a lot for me, and I just got a Facebook message that that others can't hear you too. So Rachel Clemenson just said she can't hear you either. So I don't know, you like come in and out as you're talking and maybe moving a little bit. I don't know if maybe if you can
not move.
Yeah, like I don't know, maybe there's an angle that your computer speaker is picking up on you and then not picking up on you.
Weird. Okay. How is it right here?
Perfect.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I'll just talk for a few minutes and we'll see if that does it. Otherwise it could be
it could be I have Charter and they're terrible.
Yeah, and if it's Charter and it keeps going, I'll just help you out, okay?
Okay, that's totally fine. Anyways, like I was saying, just don't think of it any different than you're inviting someone into a three-way. And it comes with a big personal invitation. So you need to be actually calling these people. And also as you're inviting them, you're checking up on them. And something that I really took away from this video, and I told it to Tanya, is once you've created your event on Facebook, so you're hosting your opportunity meeting, you've created your event on Facebook, you're engaging everyone on that page too. You're not just creating an event and just leaving it stagnant. So you want to engage them. You want to include personal testimonials, maybe give some product info, whatever you want to do, but you're engaging them. But one key thing that I thought was awesome out of this video was she said, she was that person where, and I've been this person too. You commit to something in a meeting and you get home at the end of the day and you're tired. You're tired. The kids are acting up. They have more homework than you thought. Maybe your favorite show's on TV or whatever, and you've already committed that you're going to go, but you get home and you make that excuse of why you're not going to go. So I thought that something was super cool is she posted that on the event page, like, hey, I know that this is coming up in a couple hours and you've had a long day, but to come to this event anyways, that it's definitely worth it. So again, it goes along the lines of energy and your excitement and your belief, and that comes across wholeheartedly to people. Is this better?
That is going perfect. Can I just, we can hear you perfectly clearly now. I don't know what it was about you moving around because you're still right in front of your computer, but I don't know why.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, I just wanted, you're probably going to talk about this too, but the whole type A control freak about me wants to just scream this because I know it's so important. And it's what you said about personability. I just want to stress it. I cannot stress it enough. I've had people do opportunity meetings and fail miserably. And I've had people do opportunity meetings and have great outcomes. Like Hillary was having a few opportunity meetings a year ago the fall, and 40 and 50 people showing up. And a lot of them were ambassadors, but they were bringing each one guest, or each, every other one was bringing a guest. But then I've had people have 0 people show up, and I will guarantee you it all comes down to that personability. You cannot post an event on Facebook and say, you guys should really show up. I hope I see you there. That will not get you guests. You can't just send a message and say, hey, I'm having this event. I'd really love it if you could show up or come. You have to really, if you're going to send a message, which I really prefer, you're going to get a better outcome over the phone. But if you have to send a message, say, I need your commitment. I really want you to see this. This is super important to me. I really need your commitment to come with me that night. We can have fun, and I'm sure Hillary will give you some insight on some of the things that you can add to the invitation to make it more attractive. But I cannot stress enough that personability part of it. You can't just throw something in somebody's face and say, I'm doing this, hope you can make it, or think about it, I'll check back with you. Go for the commitment is right away. And if they say, I'll think about it, check back in. What can I do to twist your arm to get you to come to this? Because it's so important to me that it's going to be that important to you. That kind of sincerity and belief and passion in what you're doing. And then she also mentioned about how it will, I can't remember what she said actually, but something that she said triggered this thought. If you're somebody who has a hard time inviting people into 3-ways, for instance, or you've sent out some blind messages that haven't gotten a response, this is another place where that energy infusion becomes so big for you. Because if you're a shy person, you're kind of getting a free pass, if you will, to use other people's non-shy personalities to infuse your prospects at that opportunity meeting. So you get them there, and then you can be as quiet as you want, because everybody else in the room who's not quiet people, they'll give them the energy. So that's kind of the other thing I wanted to share with you, why it becomes such a maximum environment. Sorry, I won't interject again, I promise.
No, that's totally fine. Yeah, it's definitely, especially if you're one of those yellow, please everyone, whatever, likes to be behind the shadows. I'm going with the color personalities. Invite people and get them in the room, and let us blues, like me, the crazy blues, let us infuse the energy into them, and the excitement, because it is all about that. And these opportunity meetings aren't meant to be stressful by any means. I mean, it's just a fun gathering. So again, when you're inviting people to these meetings, it's not, use it as, hey, let's grab dinner and go to this meeting. It's going to be super cool, laid back, just normal, less pressure. But again, go in without expectations, so you're not putting that pressure on them. But also, when you go in with the belief and the power of your intention, of that you're intending for them to come to this meeting because you know how amazing it is, that is going to transcend into them. So that's another thing. Just make it personal, just like Tanya said. I mean, none of us want to feel like we're being spammed or tricked or conned or anything of that nature. And we definitely don't want to feel like we're just a number. So if you don't want to feel like you're just a number, definitely don't make the people that you're inviting feel like just a number. So when you're inviting them, also include, like we do in our invitations, include, hey, I'm inviting you because X, Y, and Z. And it could be that, hey, I'm inviting you because my crazy leader, Hillary, challenged us to bring 5 people. And if I don't show up there with 5 people, I'm going to look like an idiot, and I don't want to look like an idiot, and you're my friend, so just come. If you have to say something like that, say it. Maybe that's the truth. I mean, don't shy away from who you are either in these invitations, because your friends are going to feel that too. If you're contacting a friend and saying, hey, come with me, and then all of a sudden you turn into this like morphed character of yourself and sound like you're completely scripted and just weird, no, it's going to scare them. Heck, I'd be scared if all of a sudden I morphed into something else. So no, don't do it that way. These are going to be amazing. They're exciting. Kylie's team has done these. They've done meet and greets with their team. They're doing online events. Annie Hochschild has done these events. They're just fun. They're fun. And if anything, as ambassadors too, they're fun to go to because guess what? Again, energy. You guys are probably like, stop it, Hillary. But you are surrounding yourself with like-minded people. We all want each other to succeed. You're surrounding yourself with that energy, and you would be amazed at how revitalized you feel. I mean, I go to these things and I literally like have trouble sleeping. And a lot of us have loving refer to it as plexomnia because we're so excited. You leave these and you're going, oh my gosh, I know so-and-so that needs this, or I heard this testimonial and I never even thought to talk to my neighbor, whatever. So it's so important. I can't stress it enough.
Let me interject. Let me interject there because you brought me back to a story, a memory I have of my journey that is very special to me, and it had to do with just what you were describing. I got home at about 9:45 at night. I think it was 9:45, and I hit the garage door opener, and I was pulling into the garage door with the music just completely jacked to the top, and I was literally going like this. I was like this. I was like so freaking jacked because we had a huge, amazing opportunity meeting, and my husband had opened the garage door to the house, and he was just grinning ear to ear, and he's like, I take it the meeting went well. I'm like, yes, it did. And I went into the living room and worked until 1:30 in the morning because I was so freaking happy to see my team busting it out. I mean, they were doing amazing. And so she's absolutely right. It's you will have plexomnia, but in such a good way. And I have some of the greatest memories. When I start signing here, I'm working my butt off to sign here and start going. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sign. I'm looking for 5 key people. I'm taking them up to the Super Saturday event in January, and I'm coming back here and I'm gonna blow it up with opportunity meetings. That's my plan. So I don't want you guys to miss the boat on this either. I do challenge every one of you, 5 people. Do not stop calling and inviting till you have 5 people to your next opportunity meeting. I don't know how many leaders have announced theirs yet. I do know there's one October 21st, but I'm sure the other leaders will be putting theirs out there. If you're below that leader that's near you, that's your number. Go after 5. See how close you can get. Many people, that's very doable, but just put it out there as your goal. Okay, I'm going to say hasta la vista. Is that okay? Because I know you're going to cover a bunch of other stuff.
I'm almost done anyway, so.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
See you later.
Bye. Okay, team. So that's the exciting news. We are going to be rocking and rolling with these opportunity meetings, and I'm super excited. For one, I miss you guys so much, and virtual is nice, but it is something so special to have you all in a room together. So, and again, I don't need to be hosting these. You all have the power and the capability to do this. I am more than willing to be your guest at these, and I will be hosting my own in Rochester, but I highly encourage you all to get out of your own way and do this because it's amazing. There's been a lot of craziness that's been going on. Obviously, as we all know, we have an exciting back office, but with change also comes some stress. And I know some of you have been a little stressed. So I actually want to close off our meeting tonight with this reading, and it's out of you know what a great place for one, squirrel syndrome, sorry. A great place to find books without having to spend a lot of money, Goodwill. So whenever I go into Goodwill, because I'm a huge thrift shopper, because I never like to pay full price, and hence the reason I signed up as a wholesale. I wanted the best deal. I always go and look at the books because you never know. And so this one jumped out at me, and it's God is always by your side. A comforting reminder that God is never far away. So I just want to share with you something that spoke to me tonight, because I like to always be able to leave you with a little seed of positivity and personal growth, because it's so incredibly important. So this one's called Everything Happens for a Reason, and I thought it was very, very fitting for tonight. And we do have some team members that are going through some struggles, and we all do in life, and we just pray and love on each other and send positive vibes, and I firmly believe that we will all come through shining on the other side. So everything happens for a reason. Often, it is through the most difficult days of our lives that we come to know ourselves, and that is what is truly most important to us. No matter how sad you feel at times, be confident that hope will awaken with you tomorrow. Faith and courage reach out to you. Take hold of them, and you will find that you will be able to smile again and truly be happy once more. How we deal with life is really a matter of personal choice. So choose to be happy. Find joy in the simplest things and see beauty in each person you meet. When times are difficult, remind yourself that no pain comes to you without a purpose. Above all, trust in God's handcrafted plan that He made just for you. Let Him love you through life's joyous and painful aspects. If you do, you will find inner peace and unending joy. So I love all of you. I am so excited for you. Again, one of the parts that jumps out to me is remind yourself that no pain comes to you without a purpose. There is a purpose for everything. There's a purpose why we meet people. There's a purpose why you're part of this team, why you have me as your crazy leader. There's a purpose. So find that, look deep inside of yourselves. Go to bed tonight knowing that you do have that greater purpose, and that no matter the struggles or the pain that you're going through, that it's all worth it in the end, and just trust and believe. And I love you all. Good night.